look over here into the corner. You see her? Get used to seeing her face. She is going to be the next Diane Sawyer. This is a very bold statement, but by the end of this speech you'll understand why. Colleen McDonough is one of the most interesting people you'll ever meet. She has a remarkable life story with big dreams set ahead of her. After a long interview with her, it was very interesting to hear about her complex childhood has given her the motivation not to repeat her family's history. By the end of this speech, you will all know what high school was like for Colleen, some interesting facts, and why her being in this classroom alone is such a momentous thing for her family. First off, let's all go back to a time where we didn't even know Colleen existed. Those years between 2010 and 2014, those golden high school years. She was the superstar on her JV and varsity tennis team. She was a member of her student council and class president to a teeny tiny class of only 50 kids. She was definitely Miss Popularity when, in her junior year, she was voted prom princess. With her great personality and the beauty that she has, she took on the Miss St. Patrick's Scholarship Pageant, where she competed against many other girls to win scholarship money that they were to put off to use for college. Now, while Colleen was only in high school, she developed a very silly addiction. She loved Snapple drinks. So this next section of my speech, I am calling Snapple Cap Facts. She's from Trenton, New Jersey, and she currently lives off campus so that she can work for a daycare that is geared for teen and preteens. She did not have her own bed until she was 13 years old. Her family moved around a lot, and they never really got around to getting real furniture. Some of her hobbies include knitting and singing incredibly well when no one's around to listen. But I mean, aren't we all? Those shower acoustics? She was able to meet Governor Chris Christie because she was her school's ambassador. So when he came to visit her school, she took him around school, showed her the different academic achievements that their school has accomplished, anything like that. Her favorite performer is Elvis. Very weird for someone in our generation, not the typical answer I was expecting to hear. She has 4 tattoos and 6 piercings. There's a funny story about how she got her very first tattoo of a music note. She was only 15 years old. As we all know, that's a little young to be getting your first tattoo. But she kind of, went around the law a bit. And it's one of these stories that was her friend's sister's boyfriend's cousin that is an aspiring tattoo artist and had all the equipment and was able to give her one at the age of 15. So she hid this for a long time from her parents, for 3 months, and of course when her parents did find out, thanks to her awesome brother, they were incredibly mad at her. But they obviously did get over it because very soon after that, she announced that she was going to college. When she first started her college search, she was very set in going to Florida. But unfortunately, some very strange occurrences happened with her current boyfriend at the time, and her family was helping him with some family issues that he was having, and it prevented her from going off. But her and her boyfriend didn't end up staying together, and she was stuck here in Jersey. So, after living in 13 different homes and going to 6 different schools, Colleen has finally found her permanent home here at Rider, where she is majoring in broadcast journalism. She's the first person in her family to ever go to college. Her brother is a mechanic, and her other brother is a clerk at Pets Plus. But she didn't really, after the whole Florida situation fell through, she imagined herself going to Rutgers. Well, Rutgers wasn't getting back to her on her application status, and the due date for putting in your deposit down for Rider was around the corner. So she put her deposit down for Rider, and that exact same day, Rutgers sent her letter saying she was accepted. So my point in all of this is I think everything happens for a reason, because if she would have gotten that Rutgers letter a day earlier, she never would have been here at Rider. So, in conclusion, you can tell that what I've told you about Colleen is she's a very fascinating person with a very fascinating life story. You can tell from from her high school stories I've told, those popping Snapple Cap facts, and how being in this classroom means more than just getting 3 credits to her. When you see her on TV in a couple of years, you'll all be able to know that Colleen is a woman with edges and complexity. I hope that you will all take some time out of your day to get to know Colleen a little bit better, because she's a lovely person inside and out. Thank you.